Hey, look what I got. Follow and hi guys, welcome back, or if you're new, hello, my name is Nadia, and today we're going to be talking about my microphone, my Rode VideoMic Pro, and how for a very long time it was broken and what I did about it. So basically I started YouTube in January, and January is also my birthday month. I had a camera, but I did not have a microphone, so I wanted to treat myself and buy myself a microphone for my birthday. Now microphones are expensive, you know, any piece of equipment is expensive, and so I wanted to do my research, and I did do a lot of hours of research. And basically what happened was I came across a video by Think Media on YouTube, basically talking about the best microphones for YouTube. And I heard a lot of other YouTubers talk about the Rode VideoMic Pro and how great it was. It really seemed like the standard microphone that people use on YouTube. And so after watching Think Media's video, I was convinced that this is the microphone I wanted. And so I actually just went in their description and clicked on the link to the microphone on Amazon that they recommended. And basically I was like, okay, well, I wouldn't normally buy any sort of piece of equipment off of Amazon, but I was new to LA. I didn't really know where to buy this sort of thing. And so I was like, okay, Think Media seems like a trusted source. They gave me this link. I'm gonna purchase this mic from Amazon. And I actually purchased a set so that way I could have it to use. And so when the microphone came in the mail, I was so excited. I actually filmed myself unboxing it and I put it up on Instagram. I was just so excited for this microphone. I was excited about YouTube, and now I can have good sound in my videos. And so I went out for the first time using this microphone to basically find snow in LA with my friend Caroline, and we had some technical issues that I talk about in the video. This video is about me and my friend Caroline going to find snow near LA. However, I didn't notice until much later on in the trip that I was actually having a bit of a technical issue, and we lost about 80% of the audio. Yeah, it's a huge bummer. I lost the majority of my audio. I was still able to put a really nice video together, I think, of just more of a montage style of our day, and use little bits of audio that I was able to find in between of when the audio was cutting out. But basically, this is what the audio was like. Hey, look what I got. Grassy Hollow, and yeah, it was cutting in and out. It was not good. I did not notice this until maybe halfway through the day, and it made me upset. And so I was like, maybe it's just because of the wind. So I went inside the car, and the microphone still had issues, and I was making sure that it was plugged in all the way. I really didn't know what to do with it. And so basically I just thought maybe it was just me. New equipment always takes some time to learn and get used to, and the good news is it is working now. However, I then continued to use the mic, and it was still giving me these problems. And this actually wasn't the only problem with the mic. There is a little plastic switch to turn on the mic, and that was incredibly loose, and it kept falling off, and it felt really, really cheap. By my second video out vlogging, this little tiny plastic piece fell off. And from then on, I had to turn on the camera either with a pen, kind of sticking it in there and turning it on, or I had to use kind of my nails if they were long that day, and I had to kind of get in there and switch it on, which I should never have to do. What I first did was check to see if the microphone was fake. No, it is not a fake, it is a real Rode microphone. And the next thing that I did was I gave it to an audio guy at work, a professional audio guy, to see if he can try to figure out what is wrong with this microphone. Can he test it out? The problem was that sometimes the microphone would work perfectly fine and sometimes it wouldn't. But he looked at it, he really couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. Okay, well, let me just continue to use this mic and always do a sound check before every single video, which is what I did. However, even though I would do a sound check, sometimes the audio still wouldn't work. For my video where I talked about how to get into NYU film school, I lost all of the audio for that video, and I was sitting here in my room talking for a good maybe like 45 minutes, and I didn't know that I lost all of the audio. So then I had to redo it again, and I was just really, really bummed and frustrated for that whole thing, that I had to redo that entire shoot just because of my microphone. And it was really at that point I really couldn't trust my microphone. I continued to have problems with my microphone. Reliable news source is it's not as the second news source that I want to talk to you guys about. And the fourth one I want to talk about is Backstage. This one is definitely not as well known, but it's one that I follow a lot. I didn't do anything to that audio. That is purely what the microphone did and picked up. And at this point I knew I had a faulty microphone. I really couldn't rely on it. I couldn't return it to Amazon because it was past their return date, and so I was like, well, I guess I'm stuck with this microphone, and I honestly don't know what else I would buy. Basically, I just stopped using the microphone.
Detector. So we're looking for some, beach metal detectors, and we'll see what we can find.
Yay! And so I wanted to get a new mic, but I really didn't want to spend that money on a new microphone. I didn't know what else to get. I still really liked Rode for some reason. And so I called up Rode and I was like, hey, my microphone doesn't seem to be working. And they were very, very responsive. They actually answered right away. They were very helpful. And they're like, yes, it definitely sounds like you have a faulty microphone. Here's this paperwork, fill it out, and then mail it back to us. And what was really nice was when I purchased this microphone, it came with a 10-year warranty, which is really, really nice. I didn't even realize I had a warranty on this mic. And so what I did was I filled out this paperwork right away, I mailed it the next day to Rode, and kind of hoped and prayed that they would send me a new microphone or kind of help me figure out this issue. And basically only 48 hours later, I get an email from Rode saying that they are mailing the package back to me. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so fast. I got my microphone back and it is now working great. Basically what they did was they replaced the cable. That was the main issue. I had basically a broken cable right away. They also put a new plastic little switch so I can turn on the mic, and it is now sticking and it is not falling off and getting lost. And so I'm really happy with this microphone now. I'm really, really impressed by how quickly Rode was able to fix this microphone and mail it back to me. And that is my story. So if you guys are having a problem with your microphone or any piece of equipment, I would recommend first just trying to figure out if you're doing something wrong. And the next thing that I would recommend that you guys do, if you can figure out what you might be doing wrong, if you know for a fact that it is a Rode microphone, is then give it to someone else who's more an expert in that area and see if they can figure it out, which is what I did. And then if you really can't figure it out, and if it is still giving you issues, then I would really recommend that you go get it fixed or return it, or just buy a new piece of equipment and say, hey, it was a learning experience, which is what I was really ready to do. But I'm very, very happy that Rode was able to fix my mic for free. And so yes, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I make new videos every single Thursday, and then hit that bell so you're notified every single time I make a new video. And I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.